not that we were ever broke, but we were young, broke, living in apartments, living day to day.
I thought you meant we were broken. Hi guys, welcome back to the vlog. Today is an interesting one because I'm going to be going for my very last ultrasound. This is called like the growth ultrasound. And like today we are getting so much information because over the past like months, honestly, ever since the 20-week anatomy scan, you go to the doctor and like nothing happens. They literally just put a little Doppler on your belly just to make sure there's a heartbeat, and that's it. That like they don't touch you, like well, I mean they touch you when they take your blood pressure, but like it's very hands off and just quick. Like I'm literally in and out in like 6 minutes. And this appointment's gonna be very different. It's where things start happening. They start getting a little handsy, and I think they're gonna check. I mean, I know I'm not, but they're gonna check to see if I'm dilated. I think like a lot of people, especially on like their second pregnancies, might already be like 1 centimeter dilated, which would be the best news ever because it's just, it would mean like your body is preparing, your body's like getting ready. But I don't think I will be dilated at all. And also, I have a little suspicion that the baby is currently breech, which it's hard to tell, obviously, but just based on where he's moving, unless he's gonna come out a world championship boxer, I think he's breech because I'm noticing all of what feels like kicks low. So that's obviously not ideal, but honestly, as long as I go in there and like he's growing okay, like that's all I care about. That's all I care about. Obviously, I don't think anyone wants a C-section. Although in the pregnancy book I was reading, they were talking about how elective C-sections are a thing, but like not elective in the sense that like, oh, I had a C-section before, like it, like literally just people just being like, actually, I would just prefer this just right off the bat. Like I want a C-section. I'd prefer not that, but anything that will get him here. This is my unofficial uniform for doctor's appointments. I have seriously worn it every single time because it's just comfy, it's easy. Number one tip, by the way, if you're going to the gyno, OB, whatever. Well, I guess it's really just the OB if you're pregnant. Don't wear a dress. Like I wore a t-shirt dress one time, and then you're unnecessarily like, you know, to lift up your stomach or to lift up, am I making sense? One second, I need a break. I literally just went out to take out the trash, and like that actually makes me out of breath. But when you lift up your dress, like then you're all exposed, whereas if you wear pants and shirt, it's just, you know, it's just your stomach being exposed. That's my pro tip. Anyway, let's go to the doctor. Zach is currently upstairs getting ready for work. Unfortunately, he cannot go because when I scheduled this, he actually had Thursdays off, but then his schedule got changed and he has important meetings today. So we're gonna hold down the fort and we shall see what we learn. Just got out of the doctor and I got some good news and some not so good news. And honestly, at this point, the good news is actually irrelevant because of the bad news. So the good news is that he's not breech. I don't know what I thought I've been feeling, but his head is apparently down. But the bad news is he is measuring huge. Like, I mean, well, he's measuring just big, I guess you would call it. His head is measuring very, very, very big. Very big. Very, like, not just a little big, very big. To the point where my doctor, she said, everything looks normal besides the fact that he has a really big head. And she doesn't want to jump to any conclusions right now about whether or not I can deliver him. But it's looking like, I mean, that it just really might not be possible for my body to do that because of how it's measuring and how it's measuring now. I mean, we still have weeks to go. She did check me. I'm not dilated yet, but things are softening, I think she said. But she could feel his head, which is kind of crazy. He's not like, what's it called? Like, well, she said one of the big determining factors is babies like drop, especially for your first time, like they drop into like the pelvis or something. And he might not even be able to get there, so that will be a pretty good indication. But that is the big update for now. No point in stressing about it. There's literally nothing I can do at all to, like, to stop his head from growing anymore. Obviously, I don't want to stop his head from growing. But, I mean, honestly, like, it, like, hopefully, like, slows down a little bit. But, yeah, that is the update for now. It's just
a matter of time.
Obviously, I've been on Google all morning after getting the news of the doctor today, which is just not good. I knew I shouldn't, but like I cannot help it. And I've decided, I did my little Google search, heard from people and their stories, and now we're not thinking about it. I mean, I'm probably gonna think about it. Let's be real, but I'm not stressing over it. I'm really gonna try not to stress over it until my next doctor's appointment, because stressing over it does absolutely nothing. I've actually been trying out a new dressing. This is the, oh my God, okay, it's the Olive Garden Balsamic. I've literally never even been to Olive Garden, but in my head, I was like, you know what? I bet Olive Garden knows what's up, and I've actually really been liking this stuff. It's my big thing. I feel like I use the same base ingredients for my salads like over and over, but what makes me not get sick of them, or at least too sick of them, is switching up the dressing. And this has been what is on deck lately. I like to just do 2 tablespoons. And then of course, I give it a little mix. It's always, I love packing my salad. It's like overflowing, but that is the way I like it. I've just been doing some work on my laptop, which I really want to wrap up all of the loose ends I have when it comes to work over the next few days. Like I really want to just be ready, be prepared. Another huge part of that, I like need this to happen. I need our home to be clean and tidy when I either go into labor or go in for a scheduled C-section or an induction. We don't even know what's gonna happen, but that is just so important for me to be able to come home to a clean home, because I know it's just gonna be like chaos right off the bat. And you guys know I've been using Hellloooo for the past several months. I am getting to work with them on this video, and oh my gosh, I just cannot even begin to tell you guys how much I have enjoyed their services. If you don't know, it is an online house cleaning service. First of all, the fact that it's all online just makes it so much easier. I cannot stand, I've always said this, I cannot stand having to call and be like, does Thursday at 4 work? Oh no, what about Friday at 9? Like, I like having schedules laid out in front of me on the computer, and that's exactly what you can do on Hellloooo's website. You go in, you find a time you like, a date you like, or maybe a couple, and they will match you with a cleaner who's been background checked, and every single cleaner on their site has to maintain a 4.8 rating or above. 4.8 out of 5, obviously, not out of 10. You can pick however many hours you want based on just the size of your house, and they do such a good job every single time. And it's local cleaners in your area. It's people who work independently. So I've had a number of cleaners at this point. I've had some come multiple times as well. I have not had a bad experience yet. Like, every single cleaner is first of all so kind, but also so detail oriented. They get places like that I didn't even really know existed or were dirty in my house. Hellloooo also has a Forever Clean membership, and if you guys want to get your first 3 hours of cleaning for just $19, you can use the link below. Also, you can scan a QR code that I'll have on the screen, and that'll automatically enroll you in their Forever Clean membership. You pay a monthly rate, and then every single cleaning during that month, however many you want, is incredibly discounted. I believe you save like $30 an hour on every single cleaning. And with that link, that'll lock you into 6 months of that Forever Clean membership. So you could choose to do it weekly, bi-weekly, just once a month during that 6 months, but I can promise you, it's just gonna feel so good. I don't know how dogs do it, but Asher literally knows when it's dinner time, and that's his thing. He just sits and stares at me. Like, he'll never bark, he'll never cry. He just sits and stares, and he knows. I am so excited though. I haven't been vlogging today. It's like already 5 p.m. But we are going to be having some very exciting visitors, GABIE and Ben, which GABIE, you guys know, is my former coworker slash podcast partner. We put out new videos, videos, and like videos on Spotify, or you can listen on Apple every Tuesday. We do plan on filming in person this weekend. I'm so excited. And oh my gosh, I'm so annoyed though. It is currently like not the greenest weather. It has been beautiful all week, even the past few weeks. Like, I've actually been seeking out rainy days, like especially when I'm not feeling the best. No, it's pure sun. And then of course, when they come, it's just rainy, windy, really not the best. So I've just been preparing for their arrival. I guess this is a room you guys never really see, and that is by design because it is so ugly. I have clearly not put much work into the guest room at all. I just don't see a point. Like, one day this is going to be, hopefully, knock on wood, a child's bedroom, and like, I just don't feel like going all out making it into a crazy guest room. Also, I put a little sunflower buttercup thing I went out to the store to get today on their bed, one for GABIE, one for Ben. She's the one who introduced me to these, and I love them, so I thought this could be like a nice little welcome gift. I have to figure out exactly where we are going to record though, because this couch might be too small. Like, it might be too awkward. I don't know. I have to figure that out. And, like, lighting isn't so good right now, so I might have to break out some other lights. We'll see. Not that I even have other lights. It's really just, like, one little top light that goes on my camera. But the reason I haven't been vlogging today, honestly, I just have not been feeling the best ever since that cervical check. I heard it varies for cervical checks, if it's painful, if it's not. My whole thing was going into it, because I didn't even have to get it yesterday, but I was like, yeah, just bring it on, whatever. Like, I can experience any amount of pain as long as it's ephemeral, as long as I know it's not lasting forever, right? So it was pretty painful, like, but it's totally doable, but like pretty painful for 20 seconds. My thing though is I'm in pain today from it. Like, it's just not feeling too great. I don't even want to say pain though. It's just like extreme discomfort / minor pain. So I've kind of just been laying low today. We both have. Okay, he needs dinner. 4:58. The man does not like to be fed a minute past 5. Okay. Oh my gosh, also guys, the funniest thing. So Asher has graduated from being in the crate. My heart, my soul cannot do it, will not do it. So we obviously we worked our way up to leaving him alone for a long period of time. You know, we started with 30 minutes, then an hour, and 2 hours, whatever. Lately, he has been so good. Like, we come home, everything is just as it should be. No pee, no poop, no tearing up books or anything like that. But one thing he's been doing, so he's not allowed on the couches. He doesn't even try to go on the couches, like, ever. Literally, it's just not a thing. He does not try to go on the couches. I can tell when we're gone, he's on the couches. That's his paw. These are not like prints, they're just indentations, like they would go away. Paw, like I can tell he's on the couches when we're gone, which honestly, if that's the worst thing he does, if he's just like, hey, they're gone, I'm gonna hop up on a couch, more power to him. Carly just texted that my birthday present arrived, and I figured we could open it together because I am excited. In the past, if you know, you know, Carly is a very good gift giver. Very good. I have to give it to her. I'm not trying to gas her up or anything. She just is very good, I feel like, at just knowing. So we will see if the streak has continued. The packaging is Abercrombie, which is always a very good sign. Oh my gosh, I see bangles, and like, I am such a sucker. Oh my gosh, stop. I literally need to pull up my search history. I was just looking at this exact sweater online. And you know what my biggest question was? Is it soft? And I can confirm right now, I am feeling it. It is the best material ever. This is kind of amazing. Wow, the streak continues. I'm so excited. And then she also, he has no personal boundaries. Give me the tire so I can throw it. And then this will be so perfect for working out. I mean, I could wear it also just, who am I kidding, around the house, but I love working out in shirts like this. Oh my gosh, wow. Shout out to Carly. Thank you so much. Asher, she got us some really good stuff. Like, Asher, he sometimes just uses his paws as weapons, and he doesn't even realize he's doing it. Like, he's so sweet. He's so sweet. Oh, that actually feels so good, him licking my back. I'm not gonna lie. I love you. Also, I didn't even show, this dress is from Macy's. It's like, honestly, I mean, it's the perfect maternity dress, but it's perfect for even if you're not pregnant. I feel like it's just like very flowy and a perfect like summer to fall transitional piece. Okay, I just tried it on, and we all really need to use our imaginations because the goal is for me to not look like this football season. I'm hoping I'm going to look a little bit different, but I love it. Guys, look who's here! We've got Ben getting attacked by Asher.
And it feels so good.
Oh my gosh, Gaby, we can sing at the same time.
Finally.
Okay,
it's
guys.
Our musical episode.
On our podcast, there is a slight delay. You really can't notice it if you're listening. I swear you can't notice it. It's not bad. It's not a bad thing. Don't not listen because of it. But there is a delay. So when I was editing, it sounds awful when we try to sing at the same time.
I know, it's not good.
But Gaby, I said it on the podcast the one time. We were in the middle of a podcast, and Gaby's like, Clancy says I'm not allowed to sing.
It's true, you said that.
No, but it didn't. Make it sound like...
But the context.
We're all smiling. I click, like, end podcast recording. I'm like, Gaby, don't ever do that again. Like, that sounded horrible. Like, you sound so bad.
She's the Grinch of music.
No, I just communicated.
You're like, I'm Maria, and you are Captain Von Trapp. He's like, no music in the house.
Who are you talking about?
The Sound of Music. music.
I've never seen that.
You're kidding me.
No.
Everybody needs to weigh into the comments right now. You've never seen The Sound of Music?
No, this is where our differences are showing.
We may have to watch it tonight.
No,
It is literally one of the most integral movies of our lives. Even though it was literally from like 60 years ago, but still.
I'm going to be changing into pajamas for the podcast episode.
I was about to put on a dress.
Oh.
I was like, one of us is going to have to change here.
One of us.
I'm going to need a dress because I'm also wearing, my pants are on backwards. I realized that when I was out in public today. I was like, oh.
Look at what GABIE got, guys. This is so sweet.
Isn't that cute?
What's it called again? Give a shout out.
So this is Girl Tribe Co. They do the cutest shirts. I feel like it's perfect for like bachelorette parties or Taylor Swift lovers. So I told Clancy this absolutely symbolizes us at the gym because it says down bad crying at the gym.
I am obsessed with this.
I know.
love it.
It's so fun. So she has the tote and I have it on a t-shirt and mine is also from them.
Asher, you
They
gotta
said
calm
you
down.
gotta fake it till you make it, and I did.
I love
Lights,
that.
camera. Wait, in the car, I didn't. We were trying to pass the time because it is a 5-hour drive. So
I love how you're talking and it's like just not your...
But we played a game in the car where I would start singing a Taylor Swift song, and I did this one, and he would finish with the lyrics he thought came next.
That's fun!
And he did really good for a lot of it, but one of them is, I cry a lot, but you know what comes next? I am so productive.
Yes.
But he said, I cry a lot, but I am so hyped up for the weekend.
For some reason,
That's a
like,
good
it
one.
sounded right.
Honestly,
yeah.
Ben, that's not bad.
He got the tune right, which is the crazy part. Like,
I
he
knew
had
that
the melody, but the lyrics.
I feel like
were not
Zach
there.
could never. That's
It's
actually
fine.
very impressive.
Yeah, he got Love Story correct. He got, like, honestly, You Belong With Me, he got right, so he did pretty good.
Oh, and guys, we're trying to figure out if it's too close for us to sit next to each other for the podcast recording.
It's
on the
not.
couch.
It's never too close.
With Asher in it, don't worry. He's gonna...
Personal space does not exist in my life.
Oh no,
so.
I think it's like hello,
it's so fun.
Yeah, we're talking.
Like, we'll probably, like, talk a little bit like this. Sometimes we'll look off into the distance. So we, like, or do we look at each other the whole time? I wonder. Because, like, I feel like it's kind of like newsy. Like, sometimes we'll, like, look around. Ooh, sometimes I, like, want to look at the camera, but I feel like we can't.
I know, it's like...
Unless we break the fourth wall.
I know, like hello. Because I guess it's more like them peeking in on the conversation.
Yes,
between us.
you're right. We gotta ignore her. We have to ignore her.
I need to get my PJs on though, because this is like just not the vibe.
No,
right
it's
now.
so cute. I could put on a dress because I did bring one.
Wait, also guys, GABIE, tell them you were a big baby. It makes me feel better.
was a big baby. It makes it sound like I'm a wimp. Like I'm a big baby.
You're a big sweet. So how big were you?
You guys, I was a hearty 8-pounder, and my hubby was 9 pounds. So
Okay, wait, the 8
we're
doesn't.
doomed.
The 8 doesn't seem that big to me.
I think I was like 8'6", so I was like, if you round up,
Oh.
I'm heavy. But my mom, like, she told me that the doctor like got mad at her because she was trying to wait it out as long as she could. Like, she did not want to get the epidural. She did not want to like start labor, and so they like called in the doctor and like lifted up her dress, and I was literally coming out. Like, they were like, we need to start this right now. But she just wanted to like wait until I was ready, and I was clearly ready. Like, I was growing probably pounds by the second.
As you're in there.
I know. She wanted to keep me in there.
Wow, that's
So that could be good. That could show it's maybe a little comfier than people think, you know. That was a big girl. Ben was a big boy. We know Zach's a big boy. So
And Zach was a
Lancer-
6-pound baby. It doesn't make sense.
I know. That actually doesn't make sense, honestly.
Nothing is making sense.
But you got a
these
healthy
days.
bub in there. Oh my gosh, that was my first time touching the bub. I've been like wanting to do it so
That was such a moment. Yeah, because especially on the podcast, I always show up each week head up. You don't know what's going on down here.
I don't. I literally can't.
Oh my
Clancy's
gosh.
dress is literally the color of her eyeballs too.
Okay, guys, GABIE and Ben got us a present. Oh my gosh, are you guys? Zach.
I know.
That's a nice fall outfit.
I thought it looked so cute, and I did get the newborn size because he's gonna be born so
Yeah.
close to like
This is-
fall pictures.
He owns nothing like this at all.
I thought that would be such a cute
His
little like
face-
family
face is
photo.
great.
This is the cutest thing GABIE, I'm not kidding. This is the cutest outfit I've ever laid my eyes on.
And I love that it's soft because some
imagine-
flannels are like so
Imagine
stuffed.
This is the outfit we take him home from the hospital.
Literally, you might need to because he's a big baby, so he may need to wear this immediately in order to be able to fit.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? This is like the cutest little
Literally,
sweatshirt.
I cannot. And I went with a theme because Clance did like an animal theme for the nursery. And I remember, don't you also have a gray sweatsuit like this? Like, don't you have a Groutfit?
Yeah. Yes.
Like, it could be a little mommy and me day.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
It's giving cozy.
Oh my god.
I guessed. I know, I was like, what wonders could await us?
Their own gift.
That's actually me though.
I try to be an audience reactor.
But I've never seen any of this in my life. I'm over here like, yep.
It's as much a surprise to Ben as it is to you guys.
The fact that
I try to increase the excitement by being an audience participator.
You could put like music in the back, like the.
Asher, no.
A gift for Ash. Is it so
sweet
preciously
and
soft?
So soft. I'm
So-
going to cry. This is the sweetest gift ever.
Okay, how do you feel about the elephant? Because I was really going back and forth on what animal to get you, but I really thought the elephant captured the essence of the animal nursery.
Not to mention how big he is. He's like a big old elephant. Like if you got like a tiny little like
I know,
woodchucker
right? He's
or
a big
something.
boy, so we need a big animal.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. What the heck? There's still stuff. Wait.
Yes, you know this one. Okay.
And I didn't get it and I want this.
Stop, you did. You wanted Sophie the giraffe.
I know exactly what this is. It's been around since the beginning of time.
Literally every kid we know are obsessed with them.
Thank you so much. That's crazy because I want this and I just forgot to put it
You're
on
so
my
welcome.
registry.
It would not be a GABIE gift without a sloth.
Oh my goodness, stop. Yes! This is the sweetest thing ever. Oh my gosh, Zach. We are unworthy.
No, I'm so excited.
Bottle opener on his hand.
Oh, I wonder.
On the other hand.
Oh gosh, that is a bottle opener on the sloth's paw, perhaps.
I mean, I don't think
He just might want to crack one open, you know?
It's not, but it looks like one.
It does.
Yeah, to be clear, everyone, it's not.
It's not a bottle opener. I don't know if his bottles are perhaps shaped like that yet.
Oh my gosh, thank you so unbelievably much.
You're so
This is like the sweetest thing in the
welcome.
entire world.
I love it.
Oh my goodness.
You're
Thank
so,
you so much.
Ben was a great help.
Oh,
He
yeah.
really supported me throughout that process.
All right, guys, we've got a major food haul. Gaby and I got some pizza.
You guys, look at this. They gave us.
We love that cheese ratio
They gave this to us, and we were like, "What is that?" And they just said crack.
What is it?
But it's like a
said that?
peanut butter chocolate brittle. It's so good. We were eating it.
Wait, what are you putting in the freezer?
They said put it in the freezer as soon as you get home.
Who is they? Who gave
Yeah, who is
this?
this?
Some
Who's
dudes
this
outside
infant?
of the restaurant in hoodies. I don't know.
What? That sounds very, very sketchy.
They said it's the best crack in Cincy.
All right, go for it.
Should we?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you guys, this is a hard one. She asks, how would you let someone whom you're just becoming friends with know?
Guys, Gaby and I are devastated because Zach and Ben said our advice last night wasn't good. But like, okay, so it's the BO one. If you guys listen to the podcast about if you have a friend who has bad BO, Gaby said, which I didn't agree with Gaby's answer.
It's a good answer.
No. Gaby said that you should be like, I've been smelling bad lately. Like, what do I do? I said you should go up to her and hug her and be like, ooh, like, did you go for like a walk before this or something? And then they'll be like, gosh, I didn't, but like, this just must be me. What do you think should be said?
If you are a real friend to that person, it's the same thing as if you have something in your teeth. If your zipper's undone, you just tell them, you go, hey, like, I don't know if you're not wearing deodorant today, or it's natural, like, you smell bad. Like, you just shoot them right between the eyes because they need to know. What if they're single?
Do
What
you
if they're
think
about to get
Ben-
I love
divorced?
that Clancy's answer was the equivalent of being like, hey, did you go to a farm today? Like,
Have you been walking around in cow poop?
I feel like I'm on the same page as Zach, but I would probably, if it was my friend, approach it in a very funny way. I would,
Oh.
like I said, I would like be like, whoa, is that me or you? Something stinks.
Yeah, that's so good. So guys,
You know, that's kind of good. You could be like, oh, something smells.
Remember in The Office where they're like, what does it smell? And Michael's like going around sniffing and he realizes it's Phyllis and she's like, I sent out an email.
And they're like, doesn't anyone else smell this? And she sent the email.
wow, so
Sulfur.
this is a nice little preview today on the pod. Ben and Zach are going to be giving their advice, which I'm so excited about.
I know, especially because I was my really stink.
Yeah. Oh, funny. And And guys, look at this breakfast spread that Benjamin
Let's eat.
made. Not eat, Ben. Let's feast.
Yes. Ben is the best avocado slicer in town.
I think for us, I mean, you got to think like again. You start again. Not that we were ever broke, but you're young, broke, living in apartments,
Yeah.
living day to day.
I thought you meant we were broken. Like, you're
I know,
like,
I did too at first.
Yeah.
Broken.
I wasn't broken when I met you.
No, like
Okay, guys, we are officially at Nippert Stadium. We just got here. The UC Bearcats, they actually reached out and offered us tickets to come and check out their infield suite experience. I think that's what it's called. Oh, and we have food. It is the coolest thing ever. As you can see, we are in Suite 6. You are literally on the fields. And I figured Gaby could give us a little tour.
This is the coolest thing I've ever seen, you guys. We literally were like, where do we go? And they're like, down to the field. I was like, do we get padded up or what? But the adrenaline is kicking in. We are literally in this box. Like, I feel like this is a painting. Like, I don't feel this is real.
I know.
Oh my gosh. So that is literally the field, the stadium here. But it's so fun. We've got popcorn, which is delicious. I've been eating this already. And in case you want panoramic views, we got a little TV moment happening, just in case you want to be all around.
What are you eating?
I don't know. I think this is just a big rib.
Ooh, the shades look amazing.
All right, guys, we are just now leaving. What are your thoughts?
It was so cool. Like, I feel like we've been spoiled, and now I just want to watch every football game like that.
I know, especially, this is really important because this is the thoughts of someone who only knows one football position, and that is
The coach. Everybody that walked by would be like, are you the coach? Somebody said hi to Clancy and he was a man, so I assumed, oh, he must be the coach.
and it's halftime where the coach is like instructing his play. I can assure you the coach is not hitting me up at halftime.
Oh my gosh, but then me and Ben were like going out to get food, and then I saw this man come out of the locker room and he had the most intense look on his face, and he was like, eat, and then he cursed, and he's like, do it, guys.
Wait, what word?
He said the S word.
Oh.
He said, I know. I don't know if I can say it on the channel, but it was so intense, and I was like, I would not last a second in that room.
No.
Like, they would eat me alive.
No, it's not right what they do to their players.
No, they're so scary.
But that
They're
is
such
scary.
big boys. But it was fantastic. I felt like we were literally watching a game through like a painting. Like, it looked like virtual reality.
I know, and we
honestly.
had like popcorn and stuff.
Yeah, the popcorn was hitting the spot.
It was so sweet. Now let's get the boys'
The Denim
reaction.
Warriors did great.
Yes! Ben called us that, and we loved it.
I know we did.
It was sweet. No, I mean it's the best way to watch a football game, so it was A+.
Yeah, I think this is my new personality, is watching games on the field like that.
Yeah, the field level suites.
And so, honestly, the big thing is, like, for example, like if it was like Zach's birthday or someone's birthday, you can rent out that suite
Yeah.
and have yourself a little party.
Honestly, I felt like we were like in a whole new world when we entered.
I know.
Like, it was insane. I was like, we're gonna go where?
There's no
On
going
the
back
field?
now.
Yeah, they almost ran into us during the touchdown. That was exhilarating.
I know.
I loved it.
They
And Ben-
almost touched
Ben
us.
taught me a cool word today for touchdown.
What?
He calls it a tutty.
We are back home. Zach and I are actually about to go to a wedding tonight. And what we're going to do is we're just going to drive Gaby and Ben downtown, drop them off. They're going to have a night of their own, do their own little thing. And then obviously when the wedding ends, I will drive us all back. I'm also a little bit nervous, but Gaby seems to think it's fine because it's kind of chilly in Cincinnati right now. I just can't imagine wearing this dress without a cardigan. Like, it's in the 60s. These are the outfits before we depart. This is a very interesting weekend.
I know.
We're together and then we're not. But I really want Gaby to come. Like, it's really cool where I'm going for the wedding. It's like a downtown spot. So like,
I know, I'm so excited. And
Come.
honestly, in your defense too, this was totally spontaneous because, to be honest, me and Ben like all along planned that like we were gonna go home today, but then I was like, no, I don't want to leave yet. Like,
I know.
I want to stay, so this will give us more time together because Clancy's going to a wedding, and we're just gonna romp around. We're gonna bop around town.
I know, that's gonna be so fun. And it's like
I
the
know.
perfect weather. Although I told them, I filled them in. Gaby says she thinks the white is okay.
I totally think this is okay. Absolutely. Because here's my thing. I feel like what you see, like it's like big picture to me.
Yeah.
The big picture is the floral, the pink. Like the white is absolutely just like a fantastic accessory, if anything. Like I feel like big picture, like even while I'm looking at it right now, like you mostly see the pink, you know?
And actually, if you're a pod listener, you know it was the controversy at Gabie's wedding where I was mortified,
No.
devastated. No, Gabie. I mean, I wasn't ever going to bring it up, but I had to.
Oh,
Gabie's,
no.
Okay, well, it ended up, your wedding was actually black tie optional, right? Didn't you say that?
It was black tie optional, everybody, let it be known. Yeah,
But there was
it was terribly stated. It was confusion.
Wow, the
among
fact that she's
masses.
taking the blame, it had nothing, you do not, there's no blame for you.
It's
I
true.
showed up to what I thought was a black, but I didn't know what black tie meant. I thought it just meant Zach should probably wear a black tie, which he didn't even wear a black tie.
I kind of thought that too as well.
At all. He was wearing such light colors now that I know, but
It was a summer wedding.
I was wearing a short freaking mini dress.
It was gorgeous.
Phoebe, oh my god,
Wait,
I'm
is that
so
why you were
relieved.
wearing Zach's blazer? Because remember you put a suit jacket on?
I was actually just freezing.
Which-
oh my god, that's
Which
the
was
old days.
mind-blowing to me. No, you were cold. And last night we were about to record the pod, and Clancy was like, Zach, crank
Pump
up
up
the
the air.
AC. I'm hot. And I
I
was
know.
like, this is a different breed.
I'm a different human. Do
You
I
are.
seem different to you?
You are, in such a lovely way. Even her and Ben and I were like chowing down there. I'm like, I love pregnant
All
Clancy.
three. Wait, it was actually funny. All three of us weren't even facing each other. We were all sitting at the bar thing, like just chowing down on our sliders.
Thank goodness we weren't facing each other because that was messy
Oh, yes,
right
it
there. That
was.
would have been quite a time to
Honey
see.
Big Tam, by the way, those were so freaking
Yeah,
good.
those were delicious. We
Oh my
love it. They were
gosh.
little game day sliders, which was perfect for our game day events today, honestly.
I know, today's been so fun. So
I know, I don't want it to end.
it's not. We're taking
No,
on the town.
The fun is continuing.
I guess I'm contained in one area. You're taking on the town.
I know.
But,
Uber
and then we'll meet
Clancy's
up.
taking us out on the town tonight. It's gonna be great.
I wish I could read.
Yeah.